Hello everybody and welcome to Mordheim, City of the Damned, an early access game that I played a few times only so far, and since they now just added the campaign mode, I just wanted to take a look back into it and look what is new in the game and actually how you can proceed and progress your warbands. Currently you can choose between 4 warbands. We have the Human Mercenaries, the Skaven, Sisters of Sigma, and the Cult of the Possessed. For this round, for this warband, I would go for Skaven, reminding me a little bit of La Cuisine from the Blood Bowl games, so we're going with this. A little bit of background information, I'm not going to read it out, it's just a little bit too much for that. But basically we are going to... we are asked to collect a lot of weird stone, or however you pronounce it, getting into that a little bit further afterwards. And here you can see Mordheim, City of the Damned. It's about creating your characters, developing and fighting a little bit the other warbands. For now, important to mention is that every injury that is inflicted is permanent. So it's not just for this round, but if somebody dies, he's dead. So we need to be a little bit careful. And here we have the starting screen. Currently most of the things are locked because we don't have a warband. So we need to go to the warband management and hire our first people. And here actually it is explained already what we would have to do. We have our leader. It's, what's his name, Askin Wards. Assassin adept. But we need a few more guys, henchmen and a hero we can hire for now. And yeah, information about hiring itself. And here we can see the different stats. It's a lot of things that you need to look into. Obviously, Skaven are not very strong, not very tough, but very agile. So we are mostly again into running around, jumping, dodging hopefully a lot. And yeah, we'll see then from there. So we're going to hire our next hero. It's Adskin Greyfur. No, we want you in our team. And here he is. And missing we are some henchmen. So we can choose for henchmen between the Warp Guard and the Verminkin. Well, it seems a little bit like the Warp Guard is more for attacking, inflicting damage, while the Verminkin is more into the agility side and for dodging and maybe making some ambush. I think I go with 2 of the guards and take 1 of the Verminkin. There we go. Well, this should be our starting team. There's not much more we can do in the first round. We could hire some reserves, but I rather save a little bit on the money. Because the reason is every day you need to pay for your guys a certain fee. And you get, if you fail at some mission, you get rather quickly, or you run rather quickly out of money, and that's not good at all. So here we are in the veteran system. It's basically for the player, you get bonuses and everything on all kind of stuff. As you can see, I already gained a little bit, so I got some perks. And on the right hand side you can see the various tasks that need to be performed. For example, for arcane knowledge we need to do... we need to learn new enchantment recipes. And yeah, as you can see there are quite some. It's all divided in various levels or various stages. And I think it's a nice gimmick, a nice add-on, how you can improve your team and looking up to get a little bit better. Also important is the experience for leveling up, because I can increase my warband with it. For now, the other things we are looking into a little later, skirmishes, just playing against other players. The shop is, I think, very self-explanatory. Interesting now is getting the campaign, which we are also going to get into right now. So, we have various missions. They are shown by these little items on the screen or on the map of Mordheim. We have the cage, with is, if I understand right, normal difficulty, has very poor weird stone and just average loot. Here we have average and also normal difficulty. So what you could do is send out your scouts to search for a third option, but I think I'm quite fine with these two and I'm going for the scavengers. Now let's do it. Now we choose for the guys who would be joining, since we don't have any reserves and not really many spots available. We are just going to launch the mission. You could also choose for launch and deploy by yourself, but I want to make it as easy as possible for myself. The loading screen takes a little bit long for me, so I'm just going to skip ahead until the game is actually there. And here we go, the map has loaded, and just look a little bit so you can see the different objectives. We have one that we have to achieve. In this case we just need to basically kill all our enemies or make them run away. And we have an optional objective where we can steal the enemy's idol. I will come to that in a little bit. And we have to secure our own at the same time. Well, let's see what we get. And here we are already. Edskin Grafer is ready. He has the lead. No, actually he doesn't. When you look at the... Oh, he has. When you look at the top you have the initiative of the different characters. I do not know where the enemies are at the moment, therefore we have only question marks. And yeah, we just can see our guys in there and we have to develop our strategy based on that. On the left bottom side, where the character statistics are, where you can see the blue dots and the red dots. These are our attack points and our blue movement points, which will decrease as soon as we start moving or attacking. Also, you have the various stats written there, like damage, defense, health points, and so on. Now we're going to take a quick look at the map. We are right here at the moment with our guys. They are all nicely close together, and you can also see various different symbols right here. For example, these are scavenge points where items might be inside or will be inside. And we have the weird stone, which is basically a kind of a currency, and since some of our guys are close by, I will go and collect right in the beginning a few of those. The red circle here is the deployment point of our enemies, the Harbingers of Agony. Which, yeah, well, we'll see how that develops. Here is where we could steal the idol of the enemy and then bring it back to our chest, which would be over here. So let's go back, and oh, we have a scavenge point right behind us, which I will take advantage of. What do we have? Pendant and handgun, we take it both with us. On the right hand side you can always see the chest, on the left hand side you can see the inventory of our guys. He just can carry 3 different items. And yeah, well, you have to manage that pretty good in order to collect as much stuff as possible. Oh, I did not see that there was a trap. This trap gave us, well, actually it gave us extra melee damage, so I'm fine with that. And this here is our card. We can pray here in order to get some advantage, and we can also stack, put the stuff that we just collected into the card, into our chest, so we can have an empty inventory again and can go on from there and collect more items. I'm also going to investigate here quickly and hopefully get something good of our prayer. So let's see. He's now out for this round. We are going for an ambush stance. It's unlikely that somebody will approach, but yeah. Enemy's turn. He's running around somewhere. For now, we do not know. While I was testing it a little bit, actually, it showed that the AI has improved a lot Prior they were just charging at you wildly and trying to attack you, and now they try to work it out a little bit better. So let's see, this guy's over here. There's another thing to scavenge inside this building, so I will take a quick look. Actually, it doesn't look like it's here. Well, let's go down, join our other guy. Oh, there is already an enemy. I did not expect that. He seems to be by himself, so let's charge him. Our first battle ends. Wow, nice damage. And it is the Chaos guys who are with us here. So let's see. We need to go down for sure, and the weird stone is right here. Oh, and also another looting point, which I would also check, of course. Ah, was also weird stone inside. You can see the slightly greenish circle around our friend over there. That means as long as we are standing inside of the circle, we cannot perform an action. So you need to have a certain distance always to you guys. And unfortunately another fragment. You have three different types of weird stone, which are fragments, shades, and clusters, and they all, of course, have a different kind of value. So let's take a look. Here's our chest. I'm going to put the stuff inside. I can't because he's too close. So let's go here for an ambush. And well, he can collect right away as well, which is pretty good for me. Here we have a cluster. That's very nice. And we want more fragments. And a shard, very good. And moving in. Unfortunately, I don't think we can reach the enemy. Even with a charge, he's too far away. So we go for an ambush. I'm a little bit afraid that all of the other guys are coming in as well in a second and just bash my guy around. Oh, again I missed the trap. That will happen to me a lot. I'm not really good at spotting them. But yeah, so far I survived. I'm fine. We inflicted quite some good damage on this guy over there. I'm wondering though if I should try to get with one guy to steal the idol. It would give us quite a good start. If fulfilling the optional objectives gives you additional loot afterwards. And I think also experience points. So let's see. Zack, zack. I don't actually know. Oh, he can charge as well. He has 72 left. We have a 65% chance of hitting. Very good. Very good. And go into parry. And now that, because he's alone, he will have to make an all-alone check. And he fails. That's very fortunate for me. Very bad for him. Because all the guys that are around are receiving a free action. And he's just running away afterwards. So let's see, we can also check what this guy had on him. Maybe it's something valuable. You see, they all have a kind of token. At some missions you might actually need that in order to fulfill a certain task. Oh, there's already the next one. Oh, there are actually two already, so I'm just going to stand back here and go for ambush if possible. There it is. Let them come in so we have a better stand over here. I wanted to put his items in the chest. It was just blocked before. So let's move him in as well. Nicely hidden a little bit. And the next one, I think that's already a little bit too much. Maybe if he brings in the second guy, it will be good and helpful. Let's see if he has something to collect also here. Hey, now we can actually see also on the map where are the enemies. We've spotted these 3 guys. We are not sure anymore because we don't have direct line of sight. Therefore we have this little question mark on the top right of the little icon. And at least one guy we haven't seen so far at all, and that seems to be his hero, or his leader, the hero we actually spotted already. So let's see. I don't want to rush too far ahead. Let's go here. Oh, the dodge. That I did not want that. I wanted an assault. An ambush, yeah, exactly that one. We missed though, that's not good, I don't like that. So we got damage from his side only and didn't inflict any damage by ourselves. And the next one is coming in. Looking a little bit like a Chaos Warrior. And also his hero is approaching. You can see it actually on the top, he has, in the list he has 3 stars, so therefore you know it's a hero. And now we can see what we want to do. I cannot charge the guy who's right next to me. So I think I'm not going to charge at all, I'm just moving a little bit over here. And try to take this guy out as fast as possible. Our hero has 2 attacks, he has a lot of attack points already right from the beginning. It would have been nice if you would have hit him, but yeah. We know that from other games that's normally not happening very often, that I actually get what I want. So, second guy in. And again, he has to do the all-alone test in a bit, even though his friends are close by. He has 3 enemies in the tackle zone. Oh, very nice, I stunned him. Basically that means he has to get up, he has no chance of doing anything. He can only get up and get in a dodge stance or whatever he wants to do. And I will continue hitting him, and probably he's dead right now. And it would have also been another crit attack. That was a good round. Oh, I missed that part now. Yeah, that was stupid. Sorry, Stiletto Blight. You got beaten up a little bit. Let's move the next guys in. I think I'm just going to stay here with an ambush. If I get closer, the next guy will also charge in, and that would not be very helpful. So we get him in a tackle zone and start beating Melius a little bit around. At least I was hoping for that. Increase your parry a little. And now you see. Oh well, that was a quick round. Because he got beaten up too much, he failed the roll for standing the ground and they all retreated and we won. This is a quick overview of who's the most valued player, of how many guys actually have been killed, and on the left hand side which objectives have been achieved and the gain from it. Maybe we'll see it a little bit better here in the coming overview. Here you see once again the enemy strength and the average rating of the weird stone and the loot. And again, it's very long loading time. I didn't have that here before on the screen. But don't panic, chaos at work. Here we go. Our team won and we get experience. He just gets 2 experience for surviving. That's not much. Surviving, most valuable player, or warrior in this case actually, and he put 1 out of action, so he got an advancement which we can spend a little bit later. Here, also just survival bonus, surviving, taking 1 out, and also an upgrade for 1 skill. surviving, and we have no injuries. Nobody needs healing. Everybody's unpaid, so we still have to do that. It will cost us 17 gold, as you can all see over here. And here we go with what we got for this round. We got 21 gold, we got clothing, a helmet, a mad cap mushroom, which is an item to use, various weapons, and of course the stones or shards and clusters. Going on. Here we get informed that we have to pay our guys, which we'll do also right away now. With an upgrade or with a later patch, they actually included that you can just pay everybody at the same time. Beforehand, you had to do it one by one, and it's done already. And so let's check. Some of our guys got the upgrades. Unfortunately, not that one. Here we have 1 point. We can choose between a weapon skill, ballistic skill, and accuracy. And he seems to be a little bit better in ballistic skills anyhow, so I will focus with Asking Grey on this, and will try to get him a ranged weapon as soon as possible. He has no points. He has, though, our Warp Guard, so I will go in weapon skills with him. And also will increase later on his accuracy. Did we have another one who had an upgrade? No, unfortunately not. Well, then we go back to our warbands, back to the camp. No, we don't go back to the camp. I want to show another thing, which I think is very nice for now. We got the helmet, so I will equip him, our leader, with it. There we go, wearing his fancy helmet. And since he is our best guy, our leader, I will also give him some customization. You can choose really between a lot of things. Everything that you're wearing can be customized. Our helmet, unfortunately, just has one style at the moment, so we can just choose between different coloring. Let's make him a little bit white. And here our armor, also just one style, because we are rather early in the game, but we can choose between a lot of different colors. It's hard to see there, that should be better. And, well, we decided on white, or I decided on white. So that's closest to it. Well, I will continue this a little bit, and you will see the result later on. So let's go here, and now we want to get a ranged weapon for our... Oh well, he doesn't even have any to sell, so forget about that part. I still want to get the ranged weapon for our friend, our hero, so he doesn't have to come in melee the whole time and go on distant. Let's see. I think... Yeah, you see, our leader had one, so I will take that away, because he's not going to use it anyhow, and I will give it to our hero, who is supposed to use it. At least to start up. You can always go into Overwatch and then switch to the melee weapons and go from there. Clothing they all still have. So, yeah. We leave that for now, and the only thing left to do would be the next day, and then we can go for another campaign. Thanks for watching. As I said, I will customize our guys a little bit, rename them maybe, so they remind us very much of our La Cuisine of Blood Bowl 2. And yeah, thanks for watching, see you next time, bye bye!